Would you rather retire early or retire rich? Would you rather retire early with more freedom to enjoy life or retire later with a larger nest egg? It's not a trick question. There's also not a right or wrong answer. It's personal. People have very different opinions. I think it's important to say that neither choice guarantees happiness. I'm sure most people would say both if they could, but both isn't possible for most people. For me personally, I decided to retire early. I chose to retire at 58 and a half on a modest income. If you haven't seen me before, I just retired in June with $500,000. I chose my freedom. I don't need a lot to be happy. Money is important, but so is my health. My time and mental and physical health are more important to me than money. The things I want to enjoy in retirement require time and good health, not necessarily money. I love reading, hiking, gardening, and spending time with friends and family. Most of the things I love to do are free. If you do want a lot of money to enjoy in your retirement, you may need to work a little longer. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you want a fully functioning physical body and brain, there's no rolling the clock back on that one. What will your capabilities be at 60 compared to 70? We really can't know for sure. I've seen some really fit 70-year-olds hiking on the trails. Some of them pass me and I'm like, dang, I hope I'm that active when I'm 70. But it's a lot more common to be able to hit the trails at 50 or 60 and then be less able to at age 70. But who knows? You may get a lot more out of your years from 50 to 65 than say from 65 to 80. You may be too old or too sick to do much then. Many people have a major health incident in the first few years after retirement. I mean, we don't know, but that possibility did make me want to retire early. I would have had to work until around age 70 to have $1 million saved for retirement, and that's not even considered rich. What would be the point of retiring with more money at age 70 when you have limited time and health to enjoy your wealth? How many people have you heard about that could have retired early, but then were hit with some major severe illness and died within a year or two? There are so many stories about people retiring after one more year and then going into a debilitating health crisis. The one more year syndrome is real and it can go on for years. I also felt that my high-stress job was affecting my health and probably my longevity. Your odds of having major health issues greatly increase after age 60. So I felt like if I worked longer to earn more money, I might not live long enough to enjoy that money. No job is worth your health. No job is worth that. I had some health scares a while back. Thankfully, I'm doing fine, but it did change my outlook on life a little bit. You don't fully realize how amazing all the little things in life are until you realize it could be taken away from you. Retiring early was the right choice for me. On the flip side, people are living longer and health and medical bills are getting more expensive. Some people may choose to work longer because of this. I do understand why people work longer. I get it. And that's each person's choice. If you retire early, you gamble with the possibility of running out of money. If you work longer, you gamble with the possibility of not having enough time or the health to enjoy your time. Another option is to split the difference and find a side hustle, semi-retire. Quit your 9 to 5 and work 10 to 15 hours a week on some type of flexible side hustle job that you enjoy. It's nice to earn a little extra money. You can always return to work, but you can't get back your health or your time. Maybe you just want to say goodbye to a high-stress career and find a part-time flexible job. I've heard people say, do you want to retire early or die rich? This reminds me of that Die with Zero book. Life is about quality, not quantity. It took me a while to figure this out. Now I feel like I'm playing catch up on the things that really matter to me. Once the basics are paid for, more money isn't going to make me happier. Personally, I'll take time over money. I can invest my time in my health, my family, and my happiness. For me, retiring early was well worth walking away from the extra money. When I hit my 70s or 80s, what am I going to spend that extra money on anyway? I'll take the gift of time during my healthy years. I've found that I don't really need that much money to be happy. As long as my bills are covered and I can have some fun, I'm happy. Time is just priceless. Having freedom while I'm younger is worth millions to me. With every year that goes by, I put much greater value on each remaining year I have left. Time has become more precious to me. I worked to pay the bills, but if you do value your job and find it fulfilling, then keep working. There's no right or wrong in this. After so many years, I just didn't get that same fulfillment from my job anymore. For me, missing some income years was nothing compared to the freedom. I'm starting to reverse the negative effects of years of working too many hours. That's worth everything to me. Early retirement allows you to focus on your quality of life and your activity levels. Sleeping enough, stressing less, and getting out and being active can be so good for your mental and physical health. I can totally confirm this. My health is so much better in just 6 months of retirement. When you retire early, you do give up some future income, but if you keep working longer than you have to, you give up some years of your life. Think about that. Work is trading time for money. At some point, you're trading years you'll never get back for money you'll never spend. Figure out how much you need and focus on that, not on what you're giving up. You can't buy good health and you can't buy time. The one thing no amount of money can buy me is more time. My time to be free and enjoy my life is gonna run out before my money does. No one knows for sure how much time they have left. Anyone who retires at any age is walking away from money. Every year that goes by could be the best healthy year you have left. I wouldn't trade the time and freedom I've had for the extra money. Working longer always makes the numbers look better. Figuring out how much is enough is a challenge. And it will be personal to you. I have a video about how to figure this out that I'll link below. When deciding if it's better to retire rich, you need to gauge whether the hours spent working to reach that amount of money were truly worth it. Would it be nice to have twice as much money? Of course it would. But honestly, I'm not sure what I would do with that much money. My life is already very fulfilled and I don't have enough time to do all the things I want to do. I'm happy just doing simple things that don't cost a lot. Don't let the experts convince you that you need $1 million to retire. What good is a small fortune in the bank if you don't live long enough to enjoy it? What about you? Would you rather retire early or retire rich? If you want to share your opinions, feel free to leave a comment. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, I'm Julie and this channel's Happy on Monday. Thanks for joining me. If you found this helpful, please like. And if you're interested in early retirement, consider subscribing. I'm going to leave you with a quote. So many people spend their health gaining wealth, and then they have to spend their wealth to regain their health. Hope to see you again soon.